Can y'all hear me? Hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Salute, salute, salute. Can y'all hear me? Yes, they can. Okay, cool. Okay. So we're gonna give it a few minutes and let people join in. This is a serious situation. Um, I'm trying to make sure everything is set up correctly. Hey, Ken, you can hear me? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's what I needed to know because I'm seriously nervous. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome, everybody, to Sugar Land, the sweetest brown sugar. And today we are talking about the abduction of Briasia Terrell. I'm hoping a lot of mothers, fathers, people come on in. To me, this is a serious matter. This is a crazy case. At the end of the week, the judge is supposed to give his verdict because this man, he chose a bench trial. So he wants to be judged by the judge and not by his peers. So holla at me. Give me a couple minutes and we're going to get it done. We're going to do what we need to do. Frederick, salute. John, salute. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna give it a few minutes. I'm supposed to start at 4:30, so we're gonna give a few minutes for some people to join and listen into this content. Ooh, nervous, nervous, nervous. Big O, can you hear me? Salute, Big O. Thank you for joining. Oh shit. Again, how you guys doing? Welcome to Sugarland slash Ghetto Babies. How y'all doing today? Um, I sincerely want to apologize for yesterday because I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I got under the weather, so I wasn't able to, go live. But I appreciate y'all patience and still sticking with it and coming back today. Yes, yes, sir, Ken. Thank you, thank you. Salute, salute. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you share and subscribe. Could one of my mods please put it on subscribers only? Because I cannot figure it out. Go ahead, pretty eyes. Salute, salute. Thank you for joining. Salute, salute. Go ahead, baby. you know, y'all know it better than me. I'm still here. Salute, Mississippi Stepper. Thank you for joining. Unfortunately, pretty, I don't have any music right now. I got somebody setting up my intro. So, again, please be patient with me. I apologize for any inconvenience. Unfortunately, my technical difficulties is kicking in today, but I couldn't keep pushing this off where I couldn't talk to y'all about the situation. And, I'm just going to get it out there and do the best I can. So just be patient with me, and I appreciate your patience. No, I'm not going to sing, Big O. I don't do that. How does my sound, y'all? Do I sound okay? Do I sound too loud? Oh, it's 4:30. Well, we gonna go ahead and get this started. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. Did anybody put this on subscribe? I need to know if it's on. Okay, thank you, Ken. That's what I need to find out. All right, we're gonna get this situation started. This situation. Okay, so today I'm talking to you guys about Briasia Terrell. Um, this is a crazy case, y'all. This is really weird. Do what, pretty? Because I caught myself putting on subscriber mode, when I set everything up. So is that what you're talking about, pretty? Before I get started? Yes, it is, Lalizi. Yes, it is. And we're going to get into all these details. Nope, I actually did it when I set up the whole live. So thank you for letting me know that. Because, like I said, I'm still learning. I'm not ashamed. It is what it is. That's cool, Big O. They got to subscribe, though. You know what I'm saying? To speak into the chat. Um, I'm hoping my mods will handle the chat for me, please. Especially when y'all know I'm a beginner. Yes, Lalizi. What I'm gonna do is present you guys the content, and then at the end, I'm gonna try to be quick because it's other content creators I respect, and I'm not trying to step on their toes in their time because I know what time they start. I know it's a big situation that started at 6, so I try to rush home from work so I can get this in. So you guys can tend to the other things too. So I appreciate y'all stepping through. So we're gonna get this started. Um, okay, so Briasia Terrell. I'm sorry, I keep saying Taylor. I have a bad habit of saying that. She went missing July 10th, 2020. The weird thing about this whole situation is that uh, the man allegedly that was accused of um, taking her is her brother's dad. Salute, Jeanette. Thank you for coming in. And okay, so this is how it went. Supposedly, allegedly, I'm sorry, I said it supposedly. Allegedly, uh, Briasia's mom hasn't seen, what I'm saying, her son's dad in a minute and ran into him at the gas station on the streets. Um, when she ran into him, she gave him that, rundown of, hey, you ain't seen your son, you need to spend some time with your son. So, either the next day or a couple days later, he hit her up and was like, I can grab my son, blah, blah, blah. So when that happened, they was over their grandmother's house. Uh, Briasia's mom, DL's mom, was at work, and the kids was over there at their grandma's, being watched, while she's at work. And he went over there to pick his son up. Breasia was not originally supposed to win, but she did. Because you know how kids are, they're kind of persistent. They be like, hey, can I go? Can I go? Can I go? Yes, it is pretty. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go? So the grandma called their mom, and her mom said it was okay. So they go over to, his name is Henry Dickens. Henry Earl Dickens. They went over to his apartment, played video games all day. One was he has a 1-bedroom apartment, and he has a girlfriend. I'm sorry, you guys. He has a girlfriend. The girlfriend is there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, IGT. Salute, salute. Thank you for joining. And one child was in one room, Briasia was in the bedroom. So they're playing games all day, whatever, whatever. Now, it was said allegedly that he went into the bedroom and sat with her for a little bit while she's playing the game. And then the day went by, they took showers, went to bed, and her brother woke up in the middle of the night and she was gone. Yes. Her little brother woke up. Now, mind you, her little brother was 8 years old. Breasia at that time was 10. And when he woke up and seen his sister gone, they don't really elaborate what he was saying, what he was doing. But at the same time, the girlfriend had woke up to go to the restroom. And she noticed that he was gone. She was gone. I'm sorry. She was gone. But at that same time that she noticed that she was gone and going to the restroom, Mr. Dinkins came home to retrieve something out of his closet. The girlfriend claimed that she was questioning him, asking him like, hey, what are you doing? What's going on? Da 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 da. And he would not answer her. He grabbed whatever he needed out the closet and then he left. So I guess when he was leaving, the girlfriend allegedly looked out the window and seen Breasia standing outside of the car. Now let's pause real quick on the story and let's speak on some parent slash friend slash relative slash woman type instinct. I'm really upset because the girlfriend ain't been charged. Nothing. But how do you look out the window at 3 o'clock in the morning and you see a little girl standing outside of your dude's car? You asking him about the little girl. But you let them drive off and you ain't said nothing to the police. You didn't call the police. You didn't call her mama. You did nothing. You just was silent. Now again, this is July 10th, 2020. So we're talking July 9th into July 10th, 2020. You see what I'm saying? And when this happened, when she was officially reported missing on the 10th, that morning, none of this information was revealed. Now, I live here in this town where this happened at. This is where I'm from. This is where I was raised. And we're not a big city like Dallas, Houston, Chicago, LA, none of that. We're like metropolitan. We're called Metropolitan City. So we're mid-sized cities where it's big enough but small enough where everybody knows everybody. And when it came up on the news saying something was going on, whatever, salute, Mahia. Thank you for joining in. Salute to the chat again. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm not going to be long. When this came onto our news, a lot of parents around here joined in the search. I'm very emotional, like y'all tell me online. And I just watched from afar. But again, like I said, the girlfriend watched them leave and didn't say nothing to nobody at the time that all this happened, allegedly. Okay, so we're going into the next morning, the morning of July 10th. It was some clippings I wanted to show y'all, but I really don't know how to do all of that. And well, I know how to do it, but I didn't know if it was going to violate me or anything like that. So I'm just going to tell y'all the story. So the police came out to the house of the girlfriends because it was the girlfriends and Henry Dickens. When they came out there to question him, because the mom made a report first and then he made a report, And when they came out there to look into the report, he disappeared. He took off. And, the search continued. A lot of things came out in the trial, which was like a week ago. But I'm speaking on the beginning of the trial. The beginning of the case when she went up missing. So everybody's looking for the FBI put out the alert, all this and that and this and that. It was very known nationwide, and she could not be found. Now, let me say this: her brother had put out a statement to an officer allegedly that his dad and her walked into the woods and she never came back. So they already knew something was up. Another sad, unfortunate thing about this whole situation is that Henry Earls Deakins is supposed to be a registered sex offender. He caught this when he was 17 years old. He supposedly, had relations with a 12-year-old and went to prison. And he was supposed to register as a sex offender. And when this situation happened, he had just been home for a couple of months. And the other crazy thing is that 2 days before Breasia came up missing, he was in jail on the Illinois side, and they released him for him to be able to do what he did. So let me elaborate on that a little bit, because I apologize. Again, I'm nervous, y'all, so bear with me. Okay, so he was out here doing whatever he was doing and got caught up and busted with some drugs. We're called the Quad Cities. The reason why we're called the Quad Cities because we're 2 states combined, little towns together. You have Davenport, Iowa, Rock Island, Illinois, Bettendorf, Iowa, Milan, East Moline, and Moline. That's considered the Quad Cities. So when he got busted with the drugs, it was in Illinois. Illinois released him. Mind you guys, he was on probation. But they released him. And Rock Island don't release nobody because they thirsty. But they released him. And then 2 days later, this situation happened. He was 48 at the time. When he got arrested, he didn't get arrested for her. He got arrested for not registering as a sex offender. Yes, you guys. That's what he got arrested for. Not because of her missing, but because he didn't register as a sex offender, which is sad. Of course, people still looking, searching, and unfortunately 10 months later, thank you, Big O, I appreciate that. The police get a call from a couple of fishermen, and her body was found. Of course, like I said, 10 months later, and then that's when they officially charged him with the crimes of first-degree kidnapping and first-degree murder. So what I'm finna do now is talk to y'all about some of the things that they discovered before his trial. Now, one thing that's sad about Henry that the town is disappointed in is, you know what you did, sir, allegedly. And you put your son and his mom through this shit wanting a bench trial when you should have just owned your shit because you know what you did, sir. Period, point blank. Everybody know what you did. We all know what you did. The trial began August 10th, 2023. So this was 3 years ago. Um, Unfortunately, Briasia was shot 3 times. She did not run away. Her brother woke up and found out that she was gone. And they put her brother on a stand. And I think that was a bad idea. That wasn't good because, mind you, this little boy was 8 when this happened. And now he's 11. Okay, IGT, I don't even have it set up because I didn't get no response. So it's all good because what I'm doing now is I'm touching y'all up about what's going on. And supposedly the judge is going to have a verdict Friday. And when he does that, that's when I'll come back online and we can discuss it more. But we going to discuss it a little bit today. Um, I was set up for yesterday when I was more ready. My nerves is getting the best of me, so just bear with me. But I'm trying. This is what I'm trying to do on YouTube. So, uh, the brother testified, and he's 11 years old, and his testimony was very. Hold on one second, you guys. Sorry about that. My dog's trying to get his attention. Um, they put him on the stand, and his testimony is conflicting. And when me and my cousin was speaking about it, I was like, they should have never put him on the stand. She said no, but they had to. And I was like, why? Why they had to put him on the stand? And she was like, because he's the key witness. Uh, Again, because I didn't know what was going on. You guys can go to what is it, court and trial on YouTube, and you can see all the testimonies, and then you'll understand where I'm coming from. Thank you, pretty. Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay, IGT. Straight balling. Ken, I really thought you didn't like me, but thank you. You being so supportive right now. I appreciate it. When I start laughing, y'all, I'm nervous, so please excuse my laughing. I will open up the panel in a second, so I can get y'all opinions and we can talk about it a little bit. Um, the reason of me bringing this to YouTube is because I just feel like mothers, especially now, y'all just really gotta be aware of who y'all dealing with. Cause listen to what I'm saying. This is her son's father. Son's father. It wasn't her daddy, but it was her brother's daddy that did this. And he was a registered sex offender. But, I'm not victim shaming, so I'm not going to speak too much of her mom's history or none of that. But in this town, we know a lot of people was disgusted and mad at her. I'm not going to give that judgment because I know we all done made mistakes. Some mistakes is just kind of you know, understandable, but we all come from different, backgrounds. So it's just a sad situation. It's a sick situation. And that son of a bitch need to die. He need to die, Fry. And all right, Mahia. I'm gonna do that Friday because I'm gonna do this again. But on Friday when that verdict come through, you know what I'm saying, and we can digest it more. But I appreciate the support. Thank y'all for being here. Um, and we're gonna do what it do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just a sick situation. It's a sad situation because she did not deserve that. Hold on, let me see if I can. Let me post her picture again. Okay, let me see how I do this right. Hold on, you guys. Nope, I don't know how to do it, and I have no help. I don't mean to laugh on this serious situation, but I'm very nervous. When I'm nervous, this is what I do. So, that little girl that y'all seen in my thumbnail, that's Briasia. Beautiful young lady. From my understanding, she was a TikTok star. Like that was her thing. You know what I'm saying? Her teachers, friends, and family said she had a beautiful young spirit. She was very kind, very helpful. Good girl. You know, your basic young good girl. I never had a girl, so but I get it though. You know, again, like I said, this is sad. Um, they did go to trial, and we are waiting for the judge verdict. Uh, I'm gonna give y'all some key points. The prosecution really didn't have no good evidence. Like I said, she was shot 3 times, and that gun evidence was inconclusive. Uh, this sick man car got stuck ditching the body. Did y'all hear that? His car got stuck in the area of ditching the body, and somebody helped him get the car out of that area. But the person who helped him died just a few months ago. But he did give a statement. Again, his son's story kept changing. In the beginning, the son said that he seen his dad and his sister walk into the woods, and his sister never came back. And then during the trial, he said that him and his dad went to Walmart. The dad went in Walmart, got some bleach. Now, Henry slick ass had his phone off and took the battery out. But when they was at Walmart, the son, you know how our kids is, they hard-headed. The son went and grabbed the phone, put the battery back in, and started playing the game while his daddy in the store. So that tower ping collaborated that timeline of him. His dad got back in the car. They rode to wherever they went to. And he claimed he seen his dad cleaning off a knife. Yes, not only did he shoot her, he supposedly stabbed her, allegedly. He pleaded not guilty. Hey, best friend. Hi. How am I doing? My BFF from real time is up in here. Hey. Thank you for joining in. I'm extra nervous, girl. Just tell me later how I did. But yeah. Um, this is the stuff we discovered during the trial. They ended their arguments last week, and the judge said he will have, you know, a verdict for us Friday. So it's a lot of people in town thinking that he's gonna say guilty, and it's a lot of people that's saying he's gonna say not guilty, because they really didn't have no solid, conclusive evidence, which is messed up. And they think that the judge is trying to make sure security and, you know, people's gonna be there to surround the courthouse, whatever, just in case things go wild. Yes, that's very true, pretty. That's very true. Um, if you go and watch his son's testimony, whew, it's just gonna be like, wow. You can the thing about it, I was just like, what do y'all expect an 8-year-old kid to remember 3 years later? You know what I'm saying? Because this happened in 2020. We're in 2023. So you guys is expecting this 8-year-old boy to just be solid with his whole testimony and remembering of what happened that day. If he's seen everything, what make y'all think he ain't traumatized? He ain't shocked? He don't know what to do? You know what I'm saying? Most boys is daddy boys until they feel like their daddy ain't giving them the same love they're giving back. And that's just facts. I know that because I raised a boy. You know what I'm saying? My son was crazy about his dad. No matter what. He always wanted to see his dad, talk to his dad, whatever, whatever. So I'm just thinking in my head, like, you with your okay, your dad come pick you up and got you riding with him while he's trying to clean up, the evidence. That's sad. Yes, pretty. And when they was questioning him, he did good for the prosecution. But when it came to his dad's attorney, you know, the attorney doing what he's supposed to be doing, but it was just sick. It was just sick and it was messed up and it was just sad. And you could hear the frustration in his voice. Now, mind you, they couldn't show him. They cannot give us his name, so he goes by DL because he's a minor. He's only 11 years old. And it was just totally messed up. You know what I'm saying? You're fine, pretty. Thank you. Thank you for the support. So, because I'm a little nervous, I don't know what else to say. I pretty much ran down everything. Probably not to the best, but I tried. And I'm going to bring some people up and get some opinions and let's talk about it. Please hit that like button. Thank you. Now, let's see. How do I do this? Hey, my hey, IGT. Where do I find my StreamYard? Where do I find it? Yes, Lori B. Salute, salute to all my subs. Thank you. Welcome to Sugarland. Wow, you guys, that's crazy. Can y'all hear me? Whatever. Okay, we're gonna try this again. All right, anybody want to join the stream yard? Come on up. Yeah, but I'm on a different Wi-Fi. I'm not on my regular Wi-Fi. This is crazy. Hey, man, can you hear me? Man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. This is crazy. I said the devil ain't shit.
Hey man, they don't want to let you be great, man.
Man, what kind of shit is this? I'm talking about it just disconnected. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? I ain't got the TV on or nothing.
Yeah,
Oh
mine
my
be like that too.
gosh.
You got an echo.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, do I sound choppy or anything?
It ain't me
Hold
with
on.
the echo. It's Sweetest. Sweetest got the echo.
Right. Let me see here. I go to my audio and what I do, echo cancellation.
Yeah, yeah.
How do I sound
Turn
now?
them all three. Turn them all three on, cause you sound choppy like your internet connection bad.
It is.
All
Can
right,
you hear
that's
me?
better. Yes.
Okay. Gosh darn.
Um.
Head to the rest. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sweat. You're gonna have to do your presentations. When you get ready to start it out, like when you do it, when you thinking about doing it or whatever, and you write it all out, you're gonna have to start making sure that like you got it covered, even if nobody comes up, because there will be times that ain't nobody gonna hit the panel. So you got to be able to, have it just in case nobody comes up, where your show can still go on.
Okay, understood. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I definitely was like the Wi-Fi lasted the whole time until I said, okay, anybody want to join? Then all of a sudden it just go bad.
that's how it be sometimes, man. My Wi-Fi stay messing up. But yeah, I think it's a very unfortunate situation for that young lady, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope they get justice for whenever the trial over with, you know what I'm saying? And whoever is guilty of doing this, you know what I'm saying, most definitely gets what they deserve.
What the crazy thing is well, it's not crazy, but the trial is definitely over. We're just waiting for the judge verdict.
Oh, okay. Waiting for the guilty, not guilty, whatever.
Yes, there
Right?
you go.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I wanted to present it to the audience. So when the verdict come in Friday, because that's when it's supposed to be,
Mm-hmm.
we can I can run another live and we could talk about that.
Yeah, when it comes to doing your clipping, it's a trial and error. That's why I told you I hit you back on IG. I guess you didn't get it in time. Just play whatever you gonna play. Your page ain't monetized. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. So therefore, you still good. They're gonna warn you about whatever it is that you do wrong. They're gonna warn you about it. So you feel free to play whatever it is you want to play for right now.
Okay, understood. Understood. I'm salty about my Wi-Fi.
It be like that sometimes. StreamYard has a mind of his own. You could be playing a video game and it never has a problem, but jump on StreamYard and it'd be a whole different ball game. Like I say, I go through the same thing. You done seen me go through it. It's just StreamYard, man. It sucks. They need to fix it.
To answer Lalizi, I got the disclaimer. If you look in my little thing right there, I don't know it by heart, so I didn't say it, but I got it up there. And then I made sure I just said allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Even though we know what it is. Right, pretty. That's exactly what StreamYard doing. And I appreciate everybody who's here and gave me a moment.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. You got you a little taste of what it's like when you're doing quote unquote real content, as they call
Content.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Look at
Yes, sir.
look at the numbers from the other day and look at the numbers
Uh-huh.
today. It's just part of the game, man. I go through the same thing, so don't feel bad.
I
Most
don't.
people most people in the area we hear, I mean that we in, they not here for nothing that's gonna put no education in their mind. They just want to do the fighting and arguing all day. That's what they want.
And I want to bring this awareness to moms. You know what I'm saying? Because us mothers,
Already.
a lot of single women out here, single moms that's raising their kids, doing the best they can. And all of us women want a partner. I mean, that's a lie if you say you don't. You know what I mean? It's
Yep.
hard times right now. And it's just sad because, like I said, this is her brother's dad that supposedly allegedly did this to her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's just sad because she went over for a sleepover,
Mm-hmm.
and she never went back home. And that's what I just hate. Um, the mom testified. I didn't want to speak on the mom too much because I'm not trying to victim shame or nothing like that. But when the mom was giving her testimony, and she was just talking about the phone calls that she was making that morning when she was aware of her missing to the father, to her son's father. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just sad. It was just sad. I'm not. I'm not pretty. I'm not worried about having low numbers because I had high numbers the other day, and I believe people gonna come back and still look at it. So I'm okay. I got faith in God. I ain't worried about it. I just appreciate everybody in the chat that's showing support today. I thank you. Yes, and he did, Lalizi. So you have been following it, and I appreciate that. Hold on, let me put up the banner.
Oh man.
Just one moment, y'all. I got a phone call.
Hey. Um,
I'm here, y'all.
I,
Hold it
I'm,
down
I'm,
real quick,
I'm,
Medea. Thank you.
I can't hold it down for you. I got my eyes somewhere else, man. Y'all, I might have to drop down because the thing with cooling going on right now.
Oh, it started at 6. Okay, that's where the crowd is. Okay. Hold
Yeah,
on one
well,
second,
that ain't
Medea.
where the crowd is. That's not where they is. They, that might be where the crowd is. Let me stop hating on your performance of what you got going.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay. It's all good. I ain't tripping. Go ahead, do what you got to do, sir. Thank you for coming up and assisting.
All right,
Thank you for supporting the chat,
I'm
supporting
gonna
me. I
check this out,
appreciate
and
it.
then I come back if you still on.
Okay,
All right,
understood.
all right.
Hello.
Is that you?
Yes, it's me. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Go ahead and talk. Give me 2
Okay.
seconds.
I just come up here because I kind of understand trusting the wrong person. As a single mom, wanting a partner. Um, Unfortunately, I know what that's like. Thank goodness my child wasn't taken out that way. However, my child's left with a long life of trauma. Um, but anyways, I just want to speak on the court aspect. It really irritates me that they are more beneficial to the offender than when it's a child victim. I feel like they delay courts for that reason because the child loses memory or they gain memory, one of the two. And it benefits the defender. I mean the defendant. Um when I was going through court for my child, we waited 3 years for a trial. And thank goodness my child was going through therapy. So unfortunately, that traumatic event wasn't able to skip the mind.
So, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Go
You
ahead.
went through not this type of situation, but you went through a similar situation like this.
Yeah, like, okay, my child was sexually abused.
Okay,
Yeah. Um,
sorry to hear that.
hey, I'm sorry too. I put a lot of blame on myself because of the situation and how it happened. Um, However, like what I'm saying with the courts, they waited they waited 3 years to take it to trial. Thank goodness, the what do you call it? Um, the attorney for the defense, I can't remember. Public defender. There we go. Thank goodness the public defender was aware that it was a child witness, and they didn't hammer in questions like they do adult witnesses. However, that's still, I mean, they were still trying to discredit my child, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that puts a lot on your child's mind because they feel like they're at fault. They're not the victim; they're the offender in the situation. Um, they also tried to get my child's therapy records because he was trying to say that it was someone else. It wasn't him. She said it was somebody else, and she had never said it was anybody else but him. So they denied that, thank goodness. But the only thing that benefited my kid was the the taped interview with the police,
Mm-hmm.
and then her, of course, and she was 4 at the time. She was a witness a couple days after her 7th birthday. So it helped because, of course, her story in trial matched the story she gave 3 years prior.
And
And
see, go ahead. I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and I think that's what was damaging for this trial because um, it was the same thing. It's 3 years later, and her brother is saying like a totally different story. Like I said, if y'all go watch his testimony, uh, you would just be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Cupcake, thank you for coming in. Salute, salute. We're going to go over this again Friday when the judge brings a verdict. So, you can watch this later. Thank you, Cupcake. And give me your opinion. Or you can come up right now. We could still talk about it. Y'all know our girl Coolin is going through something right now. So, that's a little bit of drama that everybody, concerned about. I'm concerned myself. She knew I was going live, so I try to get it done before she had to go to court. So I wasn't expecting no high numbers. I wasn't expecting anything but to get my story out because I should have did it yesterday, but I was sick. So that's why I didn't make it to the platform. But I appreciate everybody who came through. I appreciate the chat. I appreciate all my subs. Thank y'all. I really thank y'all. I love y'all. But let's continue.
So his story was different from the taped.
Yes. And remember, they can't tape him because he's a minor. So they can only take a statement. Or if they did,
really? They don't. That's weird. Because as long as your parent gives permission, they should be able to tape.
Well, I was finna say, or they taped him and they can't show it because he's a minor. You see what I'm saying?
Or it could be too long because there's an age range. I know that here in where I live, there's an age range, and they fought hard to get her taped interview in because if they're able to testify, they technically don't want to use the tape. But if it's going to help, with the evidence, then they'll do it. That they'll file a motion to do it.
Right.
So that's probably what it was, is because he was old enough to be able to testify and be cross-examined. Had he been, younger and couldn't, then that would have been a different story. But I still find that messed up. I feel like they were trying to benefit the defendant as much as possible, even though he was a sex offender, and that's disheartening. I don't even know how he got out of prison without being registered.
Well, this is the thing. Because of the pandemic, a lot of things is not accordingly. You know what I'm saying? They're breaking,
They can't blame it on the pandemic though.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Because of it, they're cutting corners. They're like I was going to work one morning and I stopped at my, little gas station that's right here across the street from my house. And it was an inmate sitting outside that just got released from prison. And Illinois don't do that. They don't release you from prison unless you got somewhere to go if you're on papers. And he was on papers. And he said they let him out. And this man was sitting outside the gas station at 3-something in the morning begging for change so he can get a room because he didn't have nowhere to go. And it's a waiting list on the halfway house he was supposed to go in. So that's a show. That's just it's facts because you know what I'm saying. I got relatives and friends that's dealing with guys that are being released or been released. You know what I'm saying? And all this
I know.
Collaborating.
My brother's been in and out of the system. I know that all too well. Unfortunately, but yeah, so yeah, I truly hope that they throw the book at him and he gets the maximum sentence that he deserves. I'm surprised that they didn't, knowing he was a sex offender and she was unalived. Um, it kind of irks me because they should have had some abuse charges on there
Well, this
as
is the
well.
thing. Like I said, well, I maybe not said, but when she came up missing, he called to put in a report, and when the police came to where he was at to get the report and check into what's going on as far as her missing, he took off. They caught up with him later,
That's a
and they
red flag right there. Anyways,
and they
okay, sorry.
right, but they locked him up not
Mhm.
because of her, but because he failed to register as a sex offender. Yeah,
And
that's how.
how? Okay, I have a question. How long did it take for them to investigate him for what happened, for her disappearance? Let's just say she disappeared. How long after his arrest did it take them to start investigating him for her disappearance?
They started investigating him immediately, but that's where the evidence came in that this is very sick, but it's the truth. His car got stuck
Right.
where he ditched the body. But back then, 3 years ago, when he did that, somebody came along and helped him get out of that stuck situation. And they came forward and gave a statement, but that person passed.
Yeah, that's
They got a timeline of when he went to Walmart to get the bleach, when he the car got stuck. Of course, they're going by the cell phone pings. But as you see what I said, the son said that he when they stopped at Walmart, you know what I'm saying, he went on his phone and put the battery back in the phone to play the game. So yeah. Okay, Maisie, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Amazing, beautiful. You didn't miss too much. Salute, Infinity. Thank you
Hey,
for
Miss
stopping
Ross.
by. But yeah, he the little boy, his son, you know what I'm saying, went to playing on his phone while he was in Walmart buying the bleach. And you know what I'm saying, took the phone back apart. You know what I mean? So I can't speak on
You don't know what he fed to his son either. You don't know what lies he told his son either. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. I believe
Right?
his son when his son when they first questioned his son, the son said, my sister and dad walked into the woods and my sister never came back. That's what really sparked the search. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say in court?
But in court, he's telling a whole different story. So that's why I'm telling y'all need to go listen to the son's testimony. Listen to the
Yeah.
mom's testimony. Mr. Henry don't testify at all. He don't say nothing. But from the understanding of the trial, he was in jail, you know, talking his little shit. And this is also the sad thing. This happened in Iowa. She came up missing in Iowa. She was found in Iowa, and Iowa has that protective law for sex offenders. So if he do get sentenced to prison, you know,
He'll be
unfortunately, how we're
segregated.
thinking as mothers, he's going to be handled in prison. He's not, because they're going to send him to a sex offender prison.
But you know, other sex offenders attack other sex offenders. You know that, right?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Ones that just do women and not children, they will attack the ones that do attack children. It's that power and control. That's the main reason why sex offenders even commit the crime is power and control.
Right. Well, this
And
is
they
what I'm
can't do it out here, so they're gonna, do it in there.
right. So this is what I'm going to do, pretty eyes. Thank you so much for coming up
Yep, I
on
appreciate you
Blessing
having
the
me on.
Panel. This is what we're going to do. We're going to shut this live down. Tend to the other stuff that's, at hand right now. And I'm going to go live in another hour once that situation stops. And we're going to talk about that and maybe brush up again on this, if that's
Okay.
possible. Is
Yeah,
everybody
that's
that's
possible.
in
I
the chat?
appreciate you.
IGT, thank you for staying, sweetheart. Oh, thank
Great
you so
stream,
much.
sweetest.
What you say, pretty?
I said you had a great stream. Even though you were nervous, you still had a great stream.
Thank you so much, because girl, my
I
dog
feel you.
over here.
I go through the same stuff, so I understand. Okay, much love, hon. I'm gonna jump down in the chat.
Okay. I appreciate you coming up. Thank you. Again, hey y'all. This is me. I'm being silly because that's what I do when I'm nervous. So I'm gonna shut this live down. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for listening to the story. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better Friday. Again, the judge should come in with his verdict and we can continue this. But what I'm going to do is shut down and we're going to see what's going on with our girl Cooling, because I'm all day cooling. Fuck the Pink Panther. The bitch ain't shit. We all know that. And I'm going to come back live in about an hour. I'm going to give it about an hour, or when it is done, I'm going to immediately start a live. And hopefully Cooling can come speak. She's going to be able to speak. We praying for you, Cooling. And I apologize. We owe America a great prayer today. Today is 9/11, where a lot of people lost their lives over some, what happened overseas. I don't want to say too much because I don't want, just in case this can be monetized later, I don't want to mess it up. But salute to all the victims and families for 9/11. Salute to Briasia Terrell's family. My heart goes to her mom, her brother, family, and friends. And I thank y'all for joining me. And I'm gonna try to come back, and we're gonna go from there. Thank y'all again. Salute to the sugar land, to my sugar babies. Y'all my sugar babies. I'm sorry, I had to let y'all know that. Y'all my sugar babies. Thank you, pretty eyes. You know what? You on point. I dig that. Thank you. I appreciate that. IGT, what you cooking? I'm going to ask you real quick before I end this live because I'm nosy. I'm a foodie. That's going to be my second channel, y'all. Going to visit all the food places in America. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm waiting, IGT. Type something. Yes, I'm showing me. This is me. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Sunset. Salute. I'm about to end the live, but thank you for joining us. I'm sorry, but I'm finna go back live again in about an hour. We got to check on Cooling and make sure she's good. Oh, Lord, IGT, I ain't messing with you. Look what you said, y'all. Fries and children. You can't be saying that, IGT. I knew you missed something. She talking about some, damn it, I meant chicken. Okay. Well, I'm finna shut this down, y'all. Thank you again for giving me your time, showing support, giving me love. Like, share, and subscribe. Of course, you had to be in the chat. So I already know y'all here. Yeah, I got y'all support. And I want to say thank you to everybody that supported my other live the other day. The first real live that I did. I'm at 2.9 thousand views. I never expected that. And I got to say this, salute to my first Cash App for that live. I am not going to say your name because you gave a great donation. They donated $100. So I have to say to that person, salute, just so people won't hate on your love for me. I just want to let you know, thank you. So I didn't even know you sent that until I woke up that evening and something said, check your Cash App. So, and I thought it was a few people, but it was one person. One person sent me $100 in support of me starting my channel. And I just want to tell you, thank you so much. I appreciate that love. And I'm out, y'all.